When I came down here and I had prematurely retired, I knew that I had to do things that were meaningful and that I would be passionate about. And that's what just keeps me going every day. I am thrilled to be down here doing what I'm doing and meeting the people I've met, and very passionate about the work we've been doing. It's so much more fun down here because people are from everywhere, and that, yes, they look for people to write checks, but they also people to get out there and get their hands dirty and do the work. And that's what I really enjoy doing, and that's what I enjoy bringing people into. I was really very honored. Philanthropy was so much a men's game. And the women down in Palm Beach County are taking it by storm. Every time they announce we're at 51%, whatever, that's our contribution to the overall campaign. It is an awesome feeling to be part of that. Just get out there and try.
I think the person that I do all of this for is my daughter. And I think I look at what I want the world to be and the community to be through her eyes. But I have some incredible role models in my family as well. My parents, my grandparents on both sides, and my great-grandparents. Judaism and supporting the community is really at the forefront. I care so deeply what goes on in each area here and how we can make small changes that, really have a rippling effect and can make a long-lasting impact. The women are really the go-getters in our community who are making significant change. We're true beacons of what it means to be, leaders in the community as far as helping one another and to look out for the next generation and to look out for those people in need. And I also think it's important to teach them that one small act makes a big difference. I'm under, no false pretenses here that packing some lunches is going to cure hunger, but it makes a huge difference to the people who are receiving those lunches. And we put in handwritten notes with each meal that goes in, and it lets them know that they're cared about, they're thought about. You don't need to do something huge. It doesn't need to feel like it's insurmountable. It just needs to be these small little things that add up into huge acts of kindness. And so that's why it's so important to just start somewhere.
The word inspiration, it's all around me. The people that are around me, the women, the influences, and it seems like it just comes natural to me.
I've always wanted to work to give back to a community. That's where I spend most of my teaching career for 32 years. And this was a way for me in my retirement to give back as well.
You just kind of click. You have the same interests.
And when we have our grants meetings, we seem to each have the piece of the meeting that fits together.
We have daughters and granddaughters, and I really think it's important, first of all, for us to convey to them how important it is to help women. So I think it's important just to talk as different generations and get these generations involved and make this world a better place for women and girls.
We're in a time where we've kind of taken a step back, so it makes it even more important.
We need to get outside of our bubble and just understand what is really going on in the world. And if we don't help, who's going to help?
And the women that have become a part of Jewish Women's Foundation, that have been on our grants committee, has been really inspiring to me too, because we have just met so many bright, interesting women that have become a part of this organization. And we just hope to get more people involved. I think that's really important, that people understand what a wonderful process this granting is and how meaningful it becomes to those who become a part of it.
I never thought about getting an award. I just did it because it comes natural to me. And it certainly is an honor to be recognized with Diane, because, I mean, without Diane, I know that I wouldn't have been able to succeed in this. And, you know, I feel like we're a real partnership. It's really wonderful.
We don't do it to get an award, but that's just like an extra cherry on the top.
The best thing I did was when I came to Florida, having been in New York Federation, not having a job, but involved and gave money. I came here and it made me crazy that people in my community were not giving money. So I decided to solicit them anyway, and I gave myself a job, and I became an ambassador in Mirasol. And I would just talk to people and educate them and try to engage them, and I did it well enough that they gave me the job. I think we all know that only Jewish people help Jewish people. So you have to stand up, you have to do it, because nobody else is going to help us. And in today's world, we know that's a very serious issue, and we have to be strong, we have to be loud, we have to speak up. We have to show the world that we're somebody to be reckoned with. You do things, and you do them from your heart, and you don't think about it except doing it from your heart, and it's very gratifying when somebody acknowledges that you've done this and you have a recognition. I mean, it's touching. It's very touching. I think that when you give a little, you get a lot, and I want to leave a little mark in the world. I want somebody to know I was here. So it's important to me. It warms my heart. It completes me on some level that I care, and I can show that I care.
I was blessed to be born into a family of Jewish community leaders. Conversations at our dinner table every night had to do with the Jewish world, the Jewish community, solving the problems of our neighbors near and far. My personal journey has been one of education in many ways. And of course, it's not just what you read in books, but it's where you travel and the people that you meet and the circumstances that you put yourself in. And that's all part of a journey. It's very hard for women today to figure out where they can have the most impact. It starts with the impact you have on your family and the tone you set at your dining room table, and the calendar that you keep, and the way you choose to spend your time. And the future is my 4 children and my 8 grandchildren, all of whom are showing signs of being good citizens, great people, proud Jews, ready to step up to do their part.
After I converted, I was really looking for a Jewish community and trying to figure out what being Jewish meant to me and what that looked like and how it fit into my life. I'm just really lucky to have found a place and this amazing community. I'm grateful for Michael's leadership. I think without his support, I would not have been able to do the things that I've done locally and nationally. My kids are my why, really. I want to ensure that, Jewish Palm Beach, continues to grow and thrive and be a thriving Jewish community that if my kids leave to go to college, that they want to come back to. I want to make sure that there's always a place for them. I want to make sure I keep advocating against anti-Semitism and, for, security and all of the things that really are vital in this moment, and they're my why. The Woman of Distinction Award to me is really following in the footsteps of some of the most amazing women that I have ever met and encountered. Each one carries their own story, their own why, their own reason, their own passion, and being able to get to know them has truly been one of the greatest honors.